All right. Hello,
What's up, Cameron? What's going on?
Damien, sir. Just kicking it here in Phu Quoc,
Yeah, man.
my Vietnamese family, my new Vietnamese family.
Nice, nice. How's that working
Yeah,
out?
we just had it. It's good. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't speak any Vietnamese, so it's only so good.
Right.
But but it's been interesting. Well, today we were supposed to go to Dalat, but my dumbass didn't book the right month. I didn't look at the so the month is March that I
Oh,
booked, and we show up. We go to the airport, and where everyone's got their bags. It's not really funny. I mean, you, mistakes happen all the time, and
yeah.
you just gotta live with it. And it's actually for the 5th of next month. And then I come home, everyone's like bummed, but I'm checking online, trying to like rebook these tickets, and then the real prices come up. So I paid for the whole family to come with us, like except for the dad,
Right.
and it's like 5 adults, one child. It was about $560, and so I'm looking at the real prices that are like current today, and like per person, if I was to rebook like this day, would have been around $300 per person.
Hmm.
So we were like, nope, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go next month. And
Nice.
I had, but the thing that I couldn't get a refund on was on Agoda for the hotel that I booked up in Dalat. So I started posting online trying to sell my hotel room because they wouldn't give a refund since it's high season.
Right.
And luckily, someone hits me up on the from the Dalat expats page, which is kind of like not too active
Right.
compared to the Saigon expats Facebook page.
Right.
So I'm pretty stoked when this guy hits me up. It's almost 7 o'clock. He should be arriving to Dalat now. I'm hoping I'm not getting scammed,
Yeah.
but he said he'll pay 50% of the fee that I paid, which was for two big rooms
Right.
at this 4-star hotel in Dalat, because I was, showing the family love.
Right.
But
Right.
so we'll see. Like maybe during our meeting here, I'll get a ping and
Nice.
see the money go to my account.
Nice.
Anyways, that was my day, and I'm here now with you.
Nice. Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna ask you if you got that handled, but that's good you did. Yeah. All these little
I mean, you
Facebook
find a
groups are so
way.
handy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you find a way here.
Yep.
Always. It has its own ecosystem.
It does.
Vietnam,
It does, bro.
the online ecosystem.
Yep. Yep. You gotta. I mean, these Facebook groups, yeah, people are they're pretty active. Like if you need something, people will be like, okay, we'll see what's up. And they'll give you advice on the little expat groups. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's good. So you're not going to Dalat, so you're in Phu Quoc. How long you been living in Phu Quoc now? Phu Quoc. Dao Phu Quoc.
Well, all right. Well, you want me to start from the beginning of
Sure.
my
Wait, first,
relationship, or
well,
you want me to talk about how I came here?
let's go with so where
You ready to
where
get
you
intimate?
from? Let's go where you from.
Oh, where I'm from.
Let's start
Okay.
from the beginning.
Well, I got the Bay Area
Yeah,
background here. I'm not from the Bay Area. I wish I
right,
was.
right.
I just went to school there, and have a bachelor's in fine arts from the San Francisco Art Institute.
Nice.
And I moved down to the Bay Area to Oakland in 2019.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm from Seattle, Washington. We say Seattle, Washington because no one knows where Bellevue is.
I know
But
where
I'm from
Bellevue is.
Okay, I'm from Bellevue, from
Yeah,
Bellevue, Washington.
that's cool.
I'm a bougie little boy,
Hey, it's
and
it's all good. I love it up there, man. Yeah, I think my buddy lived in Bellevue for a while. And then there's some islands up there that are really nice too. I can't remember
Yeah, yeah, San
the name
Juan
of the.
Islands, the San Juans.
There's, there's one that's like super rich. I forgot the name of it. It's
Mercer Island, Mercer Island.
no, it's not Mercer Island. It's
That's
in You got to
Okay.
take a ferry there. It's
Oh, okay. Maybe like Anacortes, Orcas Island,
nope.
Lopez Island, uh, San Juan Islands. They're all fucking in
One
there.
of
Like
those.
it's a little cluster.
One of those.
But you know, Bill Gates lives on. No, sorry. Paul Allen lived on. Well, rest in peace, Paul Allen.
Right.
But Paul Allen's house was on Mercer Island, and he's
Okay.
the second co-founder of Microsoft. So
Okay.
you know he's fucking balling out. He's got like, well, before he passed away, he had the Portland Trailblazers, and you could
Right.
go to his backyard on like a boat and see
Yeah.
what's up, and you could see the Portland Trailblazers like basketball court in this like the front end of a boat, but it was all glass. So
Yeah.
you could see from the Lake Washington, you could see like the Portland Trailblazers basketball court and like on his like lawn in his backyard. Like
That's
this,
dope.
this guy had style. He definitely had some style, and he
Yeah.
was much. I think he's much more involved in the arts than Bill Gates is.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, that's the world over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
the world I get away from. I come to Vietnam because you know, it just gets boring over there in the suburbs, and all the people who are just consumed by you know, their lives there.
Yeah.
My family, they're not super materialistic. They kind of worked their way up from the bottom and started our little family in California, in Los Angeles. Uh, you know, I can't remember all the names of the little towns, but my grandma's from Orange County, and we've got relatives all over LA.
Nice.
And yeah, so you know, my sister was adopted before I was, and then my parents adopted me from Korea, South Korea. We were both babies, and after that, uh, my parents, you know, they flipped a few houses down there. You know, they started working their way up from like, you know, working class up to like, you know, getting smart, whatever those people do, you know. And they're like, well, we're gonna raise a family up in Washington because the, you know, LA is dangerous, whatever, for kids. I mean, it's not that dangerous.
Right.
I don't know, but um, yeah, they moved up to Washington, and my brother was born. Then my mom couldn't have a baby. She's like having issues like with conception issues, and just my brother just was a kind of a miracle. He was born up in Seattle, Washington, and then we just settled down there for the past like 30 years there, and yeah. Anyways, that's a whole other story,
Right.
like where I came from.
Right.
But you know, I feel comfortable in Vietnam. Like uh, I have some like background, some Southeast Asian background in my genetics. I did like a saliva test when I was searching for my birth family in Korea. I began my search like maybe 3 years ago, and opened up a case in South Korea, in Seoul, because
Wow.
I'm from Seoul. I was born in Seoul,
Wow.
and so yeah. I mean, I'm open to talk about it. Some people aren't,
Yeah.
and yeah. Anyways, like so I'm like 85% Korean and 15% Southeast Asian.
Yeah.
So I mean, living in Vietnam, like people would just come up to me and they start speaking to me in Vietnamese, and they get frustrated because they're like, look at this guy,
Yeah.
like he's fucking Vietnamese. Like, why the
Yeah.
fuck does he not speak Vietnamese?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I guess I'm just Vietnamese by association. Like
Right.
I'm here, like I feel comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I've stayed for so long, honestly. Like no matter how tough it gets and frustrating it gets on a daily basis here, I think we all find a way to make it work in our own ways, gesturing,
Yep.
yelling,
Yep.
punching
This
things,
one. No.
getting getting irate.
Yeah. 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 That happens after like about a year in. You're like, fuck,
Wait,
I'm
how
tired
long
of
have
it.
you been here
I've
for?
been here for
You
5 years, since
longer than I have.
2016. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Came
Maybe
here.
6 years coming now.
Yeah,
6 years.
in about four
Yeah.
months.
So you got a
But
year on me. You got
yeah,
probably a year and a half on me
okay.
in terms of expat expatness.
Yeah, expat them. Yep,
Expatdom. Yeah,
yep.
that's a good one.
There's got to be a better word, but yeah, we'll go with that. Expatness, expat them.
One of your followers out there, leave a
Yeah,
comment in the
somebody, somebody tell me the correct terminology.
what what are we?
What the hell are we? What are we doing here? So you
Fucking
first came.
outcasts.
I love it here. I'm staying for a while, bro. I love it. What else is
Yeah,
there to
you seem
do?
happy.
Yeah, I am.
I know, right? This
Yep,
crazy world.
yep. I mean, there's there's jobs here, and there's opportunities that shit they're here. So
Yeah,
I'm chilling. I love it here.
definitely.
I'm thinking at least 2 more years. I think I might go for the 8 year cycle. That's crazy though. If you think about it, it's like a quarter of my life. Yeah, I mean, but fuck it, I love it, man. I mean,
It happens. It
yeah,
happens to people who come here who
yeah,
are, I don't know, fitting the type.
yeah,
I don't know if there's a type or not, but lately I've been having conversations with my English school manager, and he's been here for like over 10 years, more than 10 years, like 15 years.
yeah.
And he's this Australian guy. Uh, his name's Peter. If he hears this video or sees it, uh, Peter, fuck you.
Shout out, Peter.
but
That's your
but
boss.
uh
Nice, nice.
yeah, no, we just say fuck you to each other every
Yeah,
day. And
Australians are cool like that, man. They're cool like
yeah. And so he's told me like about all the crazy ass people who live here. And I didn't know about like all these wackos who lived here or expats until hearing all these stories. I mean, I've met a few. I mean, I'm one of them. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like when
that.
I first came here, I was a complete mess. Like I was drinking every day. I was like fighting people. Like I'll just be honest. Like I know
Yeah,
people know me in Saigon. If they see your video, they're gonna be, oh fuck, it's Cameron.
yeah.
Either fuck this guy or this guy is all right. Like
Mhm,
we forgive him.
mhm.
But whatever. Like
Yeah,
I'm just I'm just about me. So like
mm,
you can talk all the shit you want about me,
yeah,
and that's your business. That's your time. Like you wanna love me like that? Okay. Like
yeah,
you
yeah,
can, yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. It's a whole other story, but I don't want to go too deep into that. I mean, if
right.
you know, you know. And I'm sorry to those people out there who I wronged. Like I'm honestly like sorry from the bottom of my heart. Like I'm trying to change right now. I'm here on Phu Quoc,
I
and
see.
yeah, I feel like I'm changing. Like people are like, man, like seems like something's changed in your life, and I'm like, I guess so. Like, I mean, it's up and down. Like, like I have a baby coming, and
Yeah.
that was
Congratulations. Yeah,
thank you so
yeah,
much.
yeah,
Yeah. At first it was shocking. Like,
yeah,
I'm at the age where a lot of my friends back home, and they're having kids. They've been in relationships for many years, and I'm just here with like my like 6 month relationship, and
yeah,
I'm having
yeah,
a baby. I'm like, you know what? Some things are just meant to be. Like,
yeah,
and like I feel like I'm gonna be a great father, and I'm never gonna give up, even when the times are tough. Like, just coming from where I came from, and knowing that if if the man who was my father decided to stick around, my life could be so different right now. I was thinking about it today, and just thinking about in general, like fathers around the world, and like specifically about mm, my Vietnamese father-in-law here.
Right.
He's a great guy, but he's got struggles. They've got issues, and I'm not even gonna try to like analyze their family like issues because everyone's got their issues. I've got my issues, and like it's a big sacrifice to make, and
Yeah.
even when you're wrong, even when you're wrong, you
Yep.
you just got to be wrong. You got to, even if you think you're right, like
Yep.
you just stick around, and when people say things they don't really mean in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you seem like a peaceful guy. You don't seem like you have any anger issues.
I'm laid back. But yeah, but everybody has like, I mean, most people I know have a little anger issues. But but yeah, on the thing with the kids, man, it's like, yeah. Um,
Yeah,
it's like you got to be. It's a big sacrifice. My life changed. So like it was. Oh, it's like game. It's not game over, but it's game changed. Like
yeah, yeah.
you gotta
I want to
support
hear. I want to
someone.
tell me about it. Like,
Yeah, I was
where did it happen? When did it happen? Like in the
happened
United
here,
States or over here? Oh, it
Saigon,
happened here. Okay,
Saigon, bro.
so
Yeah,
if you don't mind me asking, where's the baby mama?
she's here. She went out. She went out
She's
with her
living with
friends.
you?
Yeah, she lived with me. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
for sure. Yeah. So because
yeah,
I've never really actually talked with you. This is like the first time I've like had like a personal conversation. I mean,
yeah.
we've hung out at bars and like
Yeah.
kicked it with Matt and like just chilling. Like that's good. Like I could just get the vibe you're a nice guy. Like whenever you come around, like I just feel like, oh, this guy's all right. And yeah, I mean, it's nice to have like yeah, like this kind of conversation here. I feel open.
Yeah, cause I mean, my dad left when before I could even remember. So like I was 2 years old. So I just promised myself like I'm not gonna do that to my kid. I'm never gonna leave. Like there's nothing, no amount of fights or anything that's gonna make me desert my kid. That's how. But a lot of people do it. They have a baby and they're just like, oh, I want to keep living my single fun life. And I'm like, no, no. I mean, I know how it feels. Like I mean, so you were
Yeah, I'm
adopted,
there
so
with
you
you.
you know you have
Yeah,
feelings
I'm
like
there with
where is
you.
that guy
Yeah,
and shit like
yeah,
that. So I don't want my
yeah,
kid having those feelings. I'm gonna be there no matter what happens. Like I don't care.
yeah. I feel you. Yeah.
Could be any kind of thing. I'm here. I'm never. You can't make me give up on my kid. Never, never, never. Yeah. So that
Stay
I was
strong.
talking to my buddy last night about the same thing. He's
Yeah.
having problems. I'm like, nah, dude. You gotta be, especially if you got a girl. I got a girl, so I'm like, nah, I gotta be the protector of her, like no
Where's
matter
the
what.
sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Where's the timer? How long are we in on
Not
this?
9 minutes.
How are we 9 minutes? Oh
Yeah.
man. People are just gonna their heads are gonna be hurting. Like they're like, they just talked about everything. Like
Right. So, bro, it's
it's all
relevant.
good.
It's
We can
relevant.
keep
A lot of
going.
people
Like
come out here. I'm saying they come out here. They have a kid, and then they're just like, you know what? I got a kid. They're gone. But I don't feel like that's me.
you
I
can
don't
get
feel like that's
everything
you.
here. Was your child born in Saigon?
Yeah, they're born in Saigon. Yeah,
So can you? I'm gonna have to be. I'm going to be experiencing this in
yeah,
September,
yeah.
and we're contemplating whether we should come to Saigon for the birth or we should stay here.
Well,
Uh,
well,
my
it's
wife,
yeah.
soon to be wife, is
Mhm.
leaning towards staying in Phu Quoc because who wants to fly on an airplane when their water is breaking?
Yeah, yeah.
Like but I know there's international like top class hospitals over in Saigon. What kind of hospital did you go to?
I went to FV, the French hospital, and yeah, it's international.
Ooh,
It's really safe, really clean. It's
yeah,
like very professional, uh, and they have everything. It's like a hospital back
That's
home,
great, man. Yeah,
and
I was
it's
looking
only
into
like
that hospital
$2,000, bro. I don't know how much it is back
for
home,
the
but for
whole
the
for the whole
whole
day.
the
Yeah,
whole
it
3 days
was more
after
than a day,
too.
probably. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
nice.
like
That's good to hear.
yeah, super reasonable prices. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And
but
without probably without insurance or anything, like most
no,
expats here don't have, like
no,
they
I
don't
paid.
really offer good health insurance for people out here because it's so affordable for anything you need.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just right. It's like
yeah. I paid
compared
cash.
to back in the United States. You're from San Francisco?
Yep,
Or
born and raised. Yep,
yeah,
yep,
so
yep. So I
that's a
don't know how much it
crazy
is back
expensive
home, but yeah,
mm,
yeah.
10
Hospitals
grand.
probably,
Like I don't
yeah,
know.
at least 10,
More than 10
15.
grand. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know because I've never actually I haven't really been around people having babies, so like
yeah, yeah.
like keep this guy away from my babies.
Right.
I'm
Crazy
kidding.
man. Yeah.
No,
So,
I'm just traveling all the time. I'm just like not around. I was just in school and I
mhm,
graduated. And I was like, well, what's next? Well, I'll spend all my money to go to Asia. I
yeah,
was like, I was like, I'm gonna stay here. Like, well, like
yeah,
that was like a couple years after, but I came over to Korea first, and I went back to the United States to San Francisco, and I had an internship at this gallery in San Francisco called 1 a.m.
oh, I know
SF.
that
They sell
place.
spray paint, and yeah, I was selling spray paint there. I was
Nice.
selling like art and
Yep.
helping them with printing stuff, and
Sixth Street, right?
yeah, yeah, the
Oh, the
Sixth Street.
beautiful,
Ooh,
beautiful, lovely Sixth Street.
there were some people who came in to like when I was working the counter, I would just have to deal with anybody who came in there, and it was
Yeah,
always something different.
yeah.
And just walking to work or bicycling to work to get there, it's just like, how is this street?
Flying,
I guess, yeah, I saw that.
flying
What is
ant,
that?
a big ass
They've got some crazy. This bug season. It's
thing
bug
doesn't
season
fucking bite me. Where
all
is it?
year round.
Oh
Is
shit.
there are some? What do I see here? I think they got a lot of geckos on Phu Quoc. In Saigon, they've got like weird, colorful bugs, like
Yeah,
beetles and flying ants.
yeah.
There's some flying ants here.
I knew it was risky doing this outside, but I wanted
You
to.
gotta watch out for the centipedes. You know the
Yeah,
most venomous centipede in the world lives here. Like I forgot the name of it, but it's like this red, ugly looking thing. And if it bites you, it's not like lethal,
yeah.
but you'll be in pain, like you like numbing pain. Like from what I heard, like not numbing, but like I don't know what the feeling's like, but I read online about it because I saw one. I've seen a few over the past holiday, and
Yeah,
the first one I saw was when we were cleaning out the house. So, for Tet, you got to clean the whole house, and
yeah,
it has to be like, depending on, I don't know, like how much you care, like you'll clean it as much as you can, like everything. And I didn't know what it was for. So like, Vietnamese people, they don't really like explaining things to you, so they just kind of like guide you and show you the way. from
right.
from my experience, like, you know this isn't my first Tet holiday, but it feels like it's my first Tet holiday
Yeah,
because over the past 4 days, it's been like boot camp, like Vietnam boot camp in
yeah,
terms of culture. Like, and I'm just like over here, like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I didn't get angry once. I just did everything they told me to do. And the I only started to get a little bit angry once I realized what it was all for. And it was for the first day of Tet. So
yeah.
the first day of Tet, you're not allowed to touch a broom. You're not allowed to wash your hair. You're not allowed to eat meat. You can only eat vegetarian, and you have to visit a shit ton of pagodas and give away all your money. And basically, like, no one told me that this was what was gonna happen. They just woke me up and they're like, "Right, let's go. It's
Yeah,
5:30. Let's go." I'm like, "Where are we going?" And they're like, "We're going." I'm like, and this is how it always goes. It's like every day in my life
yeah,
so far has been an adventure. And so, a lot of the things they do here don't logically make sense, but there is a reason for all these things. And it's all because of the religion and for the culture. And if it's bad luck, so you're basically bringing yourself as much luck as you can for the new year during these 3 days, and you have to follow all the rules exactly. And for as many times as you break a rule, such as swearing, thinking badly about somebody, uh, I don't know, like cleaning your house, washing your hair, uh, there are so many taboos. Is I can't even begin. You can't like. I looked up all there was a huge list, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, okay. Afterwards, I felt grateful. I was like, okay, these are some things that are really like vital to living, like to be comfortable, and like you take them for granted throughout the year. So you take 3 days out of the year to suffer a little, sacrifice. It's basically you're giving up, sort of giving up material possession, like that ideal, like of everything that makes you comfortable is the reason for your happiness. But it really isn't. It's just what I don't know. I felt like I had some clarity at a moment during that time, but it was just like, man, like you didn't tell me I couldn't wash my hair. I wouldn't put gel in my hair the day before to look nice. I had just gel in my hair for 3 days, 2 days. What is it? Get it, get it, get it. What is it?
Ugly, dude. It's huge. Super hard to kill too. Okay, go on.
Cockroach?
Okay,
Is it a cockroach? I hate cockroaches.
No, it wasn't a cockroach. It was a giant ant.
All right, good,
Ant. All right, it's dead. All right,
good
go
thing
on.
it's not. Good thing it's not Tet Holiday, or you'd have bad luck for the whole year. Because you can't kill anything either on Tet Holiday. That's why Tet Holiday's over. It's a free for all. You can kill whatever you want.
Okay, good. It was a giant ant, and it was eating the other ants. It was nasty. It's dead now. It's really tough.
That sounds
So you can't kill anything.
bad.
You can't slap a mosquito.
No. Did you kill anything? Did you wash your hair?
I don't have hair.
Is your wife
so
just like sitting like in the corner, like judging your every move? Did you go to your family's home? Did you go to your Vietnamese family's home, or you stay in Saigon?
My lady's not Vietnamese, so we just
Okay.
we just kind of act normal.
All right. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, now I can share everything when you guys can try it out next year. See how much luck you can gather.
This thing's either still alive or the other ants are carrying it off. I can't tell. I think it's still moving. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Get a macro shot. Bring it up to the camera. Let's get a macro shot. I gotta see this.
Dude, the little ants are tearing the big ant to pieces. Oh, this is crazy. I love Vietnam. You don't see that shit. You just see bugs that you've never even freaking can't even.
They don't even care. They don't even care about each other in the United States. The bugs are like on the same wavelength as Americans. They're like, nah, I don't even want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna go about my own business here. Like,
all right. Okay.
All love here in Vietnam. Love and war.
So you survived your first Tet, and you went to the pagodas. You went to.
We went to like 8 pagodas. Like, okay, wait, one, like 5. But the last one was really epic. I can't pronounce any of these names, but there's this one on a big hill, and there's like a 1,000-year-old tree and a giant ass Buddha.
Nice.
Pretty rad.
Nice.
They just built the Buddha up there. It's a brand new white Buddha up there, looking fresh and holy.
I like those.
But the tree was
fresh.
Yeah. We went into we did the prayers. Namo Adida Fat.
Yeah.
Namo Adida Fat.
Adida Fat.
You gotta give your Namo Adida Fat.
Yeah.
I'm people are gonna yell at me in the comments here if there's anybody Vietnamese listening to this, I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm taking some Vietnamese lessons when I get back to Saigon on the 12th, and I got a friend of mine. She's gonna teach me. She's a Vietnamese teacher at my school, and
Yeah.
yeah, so she's got some cool friends, and I feel comfortable learning from her because her English is good, and of course her Vietnamese is 100% good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. Internet connection is unstable.
Yeah.
Is
How's
it the
food?
ants
How's
chewing
it?
away at the Ethernet cord?
No, no. It's just like a
Or
battle
are they
over
just
here.
blocking the Wi-Fi with
Dude, I
their
slammed this thing and it's freaking,
wavelengths from their antennas?
it's limping. It's limping away. I don't know if the other ants are taking
Bugs
it apart.
interfering
Oh,
with
Jesus.
the Wi-Fi reception. It's my Wi-Fi. My
I
Wi-Fi is
bet.
shit.
I bet.
They don't die. They just
No,
they multiply.
this fucker's like this long, dude.
And
Flying ant.
apologize.
I think it's an ant.
They don't believe in up here. Like I don't know. I guess saying please and thank you all the time is kind
Yeah.
of annoying. But
Yeah.
my parents are just like manners to the grave, right? And sometimes my ego gets in the way, and it's like
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
everybody to treat me the way that I should be treated, and the way I treat myself. And so it gets really frustrating at some points here, like with the culture. And I am so grateful for everything that people have done for me here, and I can't complain about it. Like I, I took a long time to think about, why do I feel this way? And it's obviously just because we're not from here. This is like not where we're from. And you just got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations every day. And that's just what I've been doing. And, you know, their family's putting a roof over my head at the moment, but I'm still paying rent back in Saigon. My girl and I moved in together in Saigon, but nobody's at the apartment. But I'm getting 3 meals a day here from their aunt, and she cooks so great. She's a beautiful woman, and I can't complain. Like whatever you serve to me, I'm gonna eat it, and I'm not going to complain about it. Like I'm not gonna be, oh, this is gross. Like they say this word, dooey, dooey, dooey. It's like
Yeah.
smelly, like it's smelly, dooey, dooey. I'm like whenever I take uh my girl to go eat American food, she's like, this smells bad, or like Indian food or Thai food or something like foreign. She's like complaining the whole time, and I'm like, hey, I eat your food every day.
Yeah.
You see me complaining about it. If I don't like it, maybe I won't eat too much, but I'm not gonna say it's shit.
Yeah. That would not be a good
Like
move, right?
it's a no, yeah, no way. They offer me all these weird things to eat, and I try it once. I said, I'll try it once.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
you give to me, I'll try it once. Like a few things that I tried for the first time was chicken legs. So like they're not like the Chinese cooked style steamed ones. They're like leathery, like boiled, not too long boiled, and it's bad luck if you don't eat both the talons. So you can't just eat one of the chicken's claw. You have to eat both of them that are like belonging to the same chicken, or
Hmm.
you're gonna have bad luck.
Hmm.
Just to let you know, people out there who are trying chicken legs, make sure that the restaurant's serving you the pair and not the
Yeah.
single one, or you're gonna
Yeah.
have some bad luck. Um,
It's good to know. Don't eat an odd number.
but it's like gamey and it's like fishy, and like I was just like, you can't even chew it. You gotta like it's just pure bone and skin, and like I'm trying to chew it and trying to enjoy it, and I'm like, I don't really drink too much beer either right now. So it's like I have one beer with like my father-in-law now, and like he's happy when I do that, and
Yeah.
we can't really communicate other than me holding up my Google Translate every day like this,
Right.
like, oh, like when we're sitting down, like I just I've almost just it's just become like my second nature. So I'm just like
Right.
here, like hello, how are you
Yeah.
today? And I'm just like flip it, come on, flip it. No, so you got to make sure that it flips. All right, then flip it so it's
Yeah,
big. Okay,
yeah,
there it is.
yeah.
And they can read it, and then like he's got to put his glasses on, and some of these people like they read really slow, so they're reading it slowly, but they speak so quickly they can just say things like it's just different verbally speaking Vietnamese opposed to reading it. So
Yes.
it's good. It's good. It's a good tool, but it's not a way of life
It's
here.
not 100% accurate either. So
If you're
like
gonna be here for long term, you have to learn Vietnamese. Like
you know,
it's a thing that you can't avoid, and I've avoided it for this long.
mhm.
No, yeah. I
Well,
mean,
you're
you
gonna.
seem happy, like in your little world, like
I'm
when you have
trying
to
to
speak
learn.
Vietnamese.
I'm. When I hang out with my Vietnamese friends, they're like, "Why don't you just learn?" I'm like, "Yeah,
You wanna
yeah,
you
I'm
wanna
trying, dude.
say
Like,
hi?
I'm freaking
Here.
trying." They're like, "Why don't you just learn?" Like, okay, if I could freaking pay 10 million and automatically learn the language, I would. Like, but it's not.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too. Here,
who's that
talk
kid?
to Steve. This is my girl's little brother. Here, his
Nice,
name's
nice,
Steve. He knows a little English. You say hello.
nice.
Here.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
How are
Yeah.
you?
Hello.
This is Damien. Say hello, Damien.
Hello, Damien.
Hey, Steve. How's it going? How are you?
Uh, uh how?
It's okay.
Okay. See?
I offered to teach him English. He's
Yeah.
just shy, and he actually is better at English than some of the kids who live around here. So like this is like their house is like it's like a kind of like a hotel for
Okay.
like locals,
Mm.
and most of their family, all of their family lives here, like grandma, grandpa, aunt, everybody, and so there's some kids in the neighborhood and some cousins who come around, but his English is all right for being a little guy. But
That's good. Yeah, because like Phu Quoc, I bet there's not as many opportunities for them to learn English. Like Saigon, there's English centers. They teach English in the schools, and there's tons of foreigners like
yes,
coming to teach English. How is there jobs out there for English teaching? Is there like English centers and do they
well,
do
I
they have
haven't
it?
done I haven't done too much research, but I was driving around town and I could not see one English center.
Yeah.
There was one that was shut down, but like it's just at the moment the economy on Phu Quoc is just all messed up. Like people are struggling out here, I feel
Yeah.
like, but there are some staples that uh you know will always be around. And then like the market, like the supermarket, or like the little bakery out here, hotels that are just like filthy rich, like they're never going to go out of business.
Right.
They're just waiting for the tourists to come back so they can you know they can get back to the way things were. And so I mean, as of Tet Holiday in the past, this is the most people I've seen in the past like 2 months I've been here. um and there's just like traffic everywhere. There's tour buses now, and I'm like, whoa, like things
Yeah.
are coming alive here.
Yeah.
And so that feels nice. It feels good to see the island thriving. But there were some people who I met at this little Australian restaurant. Oh, I can't remember the name right now. Steve's Shack, or I forgot it. But
Steve Shack.
it's no, that's the I named everybody here. I gave everyone English names here. So
Yeah.
like, but this place is beautiful. It's got like a little mini putt course, and I
Nice.
wish I remember the name right now. I want to shout them out.
Yeah.
They're good people. And he was telling me what the island was like 10 years ago when they first came here.
Yeah.
And there was like dirt roads, and like when it rained, you couldn't go anywhere. It was just mud.
Yeah.
He was talking about flying into the island before there was a airport, and he's like, I just came in on like a dirt strip, like, and this like not like a metal airplane, like this like open metal airplane thing. And he was like, it was just chaos. Like unloading bags from this airplane. They just had like one little like imagine like a sushi conveyor belt. This is like the equivalent of this piece of shit machine. And they would just, they would unload them from the airplane, and then they just like dump them in a dump truck. And then it would go from the dump truck over to this one spot. It wasn't even like a marked spot. They just dump everything out of the truck, and the bags just fucking go everywhere. I mean, that's just the way things were here in Phu Quoc 10 years ago. And now look at it. It's like beautiful roads.
Oh,
Like,
bro, don't they have the what's that
the
thing called? The
intercontinental,
Vinpearl Grand World?
the like like the Marriott.
Like, don't they have like the fake Mediterranean kind of
Yes.
new?
Yeah, we went there. I was my first time going there, and it's like a giant amusement park. It's like being in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Not as good as Disneyland, but reminiscent.
Yeah.
It has its own appeal.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
gotta go, dude. You gotta go there and do some mushrooms. It's something like smoke some weed when you go there. It's a trip. They have some like it's all like they're all area where like fun house, and there's like all these doors, and you have to find the door to get into the next room.
Nice.
The Mad Hatter, and you sit there, and they're kind of like moving around. They have like they're robotic. They're like moving around. Like it's cool. And then it's just like a knockoff of like every single possible culture. It's almost an insult. Like it's but it's like you get to the area that it's built on, the island, and then all the facades around you are like it's like a copy of like what you would think Europe would look like.
Right.
They have a little Venice. They have a little Venice, but the entrance to the little Venice is like a Chinatown like arch, and it's just like, well, like I was in China now. Now I'm in Italy. Like, well, where the fuck am I? Like, and it's just like it's a hodgepodge of like all these different like places they can't go. Like, I mean, it's beautiful. It's kind of like a anyways, I mean, it's worth going to. And like you can book a little hotel. My girl booked a hotel for her whole family and I, and it was sweet. And we went around, and we did one day at the amusement park together, and they got a loop-de-loop. They got a loop-de-loop roller coaster and water park. It's pretty rad. Honestly, like I would go again if someone paid for me.
Yeah.
It was everything was paid for. Like I was like, all right, well, let's see how this goes. And it was a blast. Like just taking photos like the whole time, like striking poses.
Nice. Gotta take photos. You gotta do photos. So
Yeah.
do
you gotta come here and take your family.
I will.
It's totally worth it.
I was gonna ask, are you
Yeah.
planning on staying there? Is that gonna be your new? You're gonna stay there? Or you coming back to live in Saigon?
Well, since she's got her whole family here to take care of her, but I don't want to be away from her during this time. I'd rather stay by her side every day.
Yeah.
But duty calls, and they're opening schools again on the 14th, and I'll be flying back in a few days before, and I'm just gonna try to fly like on Friday nights.
Yep.
And take the latest flight over to Phu Quoc, and then fly back on Sunday nights.
Nice.
Back to Saigon.
That's
A ticket's
only-
like $30
Yeah.
one way.
It's cool. It's like a Greyhound bus. It's cheap. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's only like
exactly.
what, an hour, half an hour? How long? It's fast, right?
An hour,
that's
yeah, like
cool.
less than an hour.
Yeah.
Like you're there in 45 minutes. You get on the airplane, it's already
Yeah.
descending
Yeah.
to land.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Just budget like maybe like $275 a month to travel here and there. And I'm not gonna be doing anything extravagant in Saigon. I'll just lay low, not go out, and just focus on getting back to my baby.
Yeah. And you can probably set up a little a
Yeah.
little tutoring out there, make some money out there
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to get some land, uh develop a home on the land, uh build a little office for teaching English at night, gather some students, and one day at a time, like
Yeah,
that's the plan. And hopefully I can transition over from Saigon to here. I mean, Saigon, let's face it, Saigon's the most amazing city around, like internationally. People know it. Like it probably used to not be that way, but Saigon's awesome. Like
yeah,
there's never a dull moment in
never.
Saigon. But it's it's nice to be over here. I'm getting used to it. But things are slow. They're really slow here. Like there's not the most exciting part of the day is seeing what her aunt cooked.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's not the most exciting part of the day. Just seeing the woman I love is the most exciting part of my day. But
nice.
food is also very important here to pass the time.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
drinking beer, drinking
yeah.
the local beer. It's what's the Vina, what's it called? It's over here. I see this label every day. I don't even know.
Right,
Via Vina. That's the local beer here. It's a Phu Quoc beer, and it's the nickname for this island is Pearl Island.
right.
So it's like the beer is the pearl of the
Nice,
island. It's like
nice.
their like slogan. It's like this cold ass beer. It's refreshing.
Yeah,
It's like mountain beer water.
I
Like
believe
I
it,
don't know
man.
what. I don't know.
It's
It's good.
probably
They're good. The beer's good. And I just had like the most I've had in one sitting is like two. But from that, it's got to have ice. It's
yeah, yeah,
got to be cold,
yeah,
and you got to drink a lot of
yeah.
it.
But you
But
got
not
the
for me.
beach.
I
Is the
just I
beach?
just out of respect, pure respect.
That's good, man. That's
The
good.
beach is
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, but
Are
I
you
haven't been
near
going
it?
to the beach too much because it gets really hot. I'm near the beach. It's I only take my dogs there to go walking. Oh
Yeah.
shit, you're frozen. Hold up. Are you're oh yeah, there you go. But like the uh the beach is I can walk to the beach 5 minutes from here, and I take the dogs to walk on the beach near the water because they dogs get messy. I run them close to the beach, and there's like this little abandoned like property there that they recently opened to the public. So there's like, a dispute, and so like I'm roaming around there with the dog spots around where like there's like this little like peninsula that I went to the other day, and it's on the main strip. The main strip is Trung Hung Dao, and that is like where all the action happens. And all the hotels are lined up on that. I mean, they're all over the island, but this is where like the cluster of that's where everybody meets. And there's a little peninsula there with like these like weird sculptures like that have been abandoned from this famous hotel that used to be there. It's like a weird mermaid, and like she's just like sitting there like looking all like antique.
Yeah.
And I need to take a photo there because it's bizarre. And the rocks that are there are just like you can hide in them. You kind of go around. It's a cool. I'll show you the spot if you come here. It's pretty rad.
Right.
And that's been one of my favorite places actually, just because like there was nobody around, and there was a lot to explore. But the best beach is Sao Beach. Uh, that's what everybody says. That's the best one. We went over there, and it's like it's just another beach. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like all the beaches on the island can be equally as good depending on the day, but it's just super hot during the afternoon. No one wants to go outside. Even I don't want. I was outside today just to cycle to like the cafe that's
Yeah.
over here. There's like this cafe that makes like Western food, and it was just hot. Like I need air conditioning. Like
Mhm.
it gets real. The weather's been nice, but like I don't want to be out in the middle of the blazing hot sun like every day. Like
Yeah.
I love the beach, but I also love my skin, and
Yeah.
I don't want to get skin cancer. Like I grew up around the sun my whole life. Like besides Seattle, actually I'm wrong. I grew up
Seattle.
around clouds,
Right.
clouds, clouds, and overcast. But we went to California like often, and so it's like the sun is different in California. It's like you can be out in the sun all day in California if you want,
Yeah.
but here it's just like I don't know what it is, but like it's just draining. Just the mixture of the humidity and like just like the the sun directly just takes all the energy away from you.
Hmm.
there's
Yeah.
some there's some guys here like you tell they there's this one dude who like is always out on the Trung Hung Dao Street. He
Yeah.
looks like Tarzan.
Yeah.
Okay, someone who's listening to this who knows his name, he's got long blonde hair and he rides his like Honda Nuvo
Yeah.
like down the strip like in his board shorts and just like his
Yeah.
hair is like and
Nice.
I'm like, "Yeah, there goes Tarzan."
Yeah.
The one
Famous.
white dude, and there's another white guy who uh who wears an army hat and he's always trying to hitch a ride.
Yeah.
But he's like he looks like my dad. Like my dad's like when he gets sun, he just turns red. So these
Yeah.
guys are like just like these like sunburnt bros like who are like always around. And this guy's like so the other guy's kind of a tall guy too,
Yeah.
but not long hair. He's just got like an a green army helmet that he wears every day, and he's always like hitchhiking, trying to hitch a. I don't know where he's going, but he's oh I every other day I see him like he's there like, can I get a ride, bro? Like I'm like I just look at him and laugh, like like he probably just thinks I'm Vietnamese, but like I'm just looking at him like, how long have you been here for?
Yeah.
Like,
Get a
but
bike.
I mean it's pretty interesting to see the characters. I would say there's not a whole lot of characters on the island, so when you do see someone, they know everybody knows each other. Like
Yeah.
everybody sees you. They're like, oh, there goes that guy. You
Yeah.
know. In Saigon, it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like there's so
Yeah.
many new people everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Island life. Island life. This island boy.
yeah. Oh my God. I had that song stuck in my head. So I was, man, when I first came here, we were sharing in a hotel room with our friends from Saigon,
Yeah.
and uh, we became friends through the time we were living there together. But is my girls good friends from Saigon, so they're like, well, let's share a room together. And I'm like, all right, we get our separate rooms, and we okay, so it's two couples, and I meet the guy, and he's a Vietnamese German guy. I'm not gonna say his name because he probably doesn't want me to say his name on here, but he's like perfect in English, and he just knows everything about American culture. This like German kid, like he's like not a teenager, but he's like 20, I don't know, like in his early 20s, and like he's just a funny guy, and like just like I don't know where I was going with this, but so when I first came here, I was staying in a hotel, and my I was just staying in this hotel called the Palmy. It's a good one. I recommend it. And we made a deal with the hotel where we could book a room there for a month at
Nice.
like a really good price. Like, and there's other people doing the same thing. Like post COVID, there were some people there, like another guy from Turkey, and he lives in the hotel like with his girl and their dog. Anyways, yeah. Where was I going with this?
Island boy.
Island Boy, yeah. So he started singing that song to me, and I was like, oh fuck, like these Florida guys, like it's fucking nuts. Like get them away from me,
That's so crazy.
please. Island Boy.
Oh yeah. That's hilarious.
And
Yeah.
good for them. Honestly, like I'm not hating,
right?
but
Right.
stay away from me.
Hilarious. Yeah, there's a viral clip of like Snoop and what's the comedian? Was it Kevin Hart? They're watching that
Yeah,
shit and they're just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Oh my god.
They probably think it's hilarious.
Oh my god.
It's just something to laugh about and
Right.
enjoy together.
Right.
And they're completely serious about it.
I know. That's the funniest part.
But they're doing it. Good for that. They're doing it. They're doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're up to, but you put a little clip up in the corner here, like.
Something.
screen share. You
I
gotta
need,
get an assistant. You gotta get an assistant who's
that's
like
what I
Googling
want, bro.
everything
That's
and
what I
like
need.
throwing up stuff, screen sharing during the like
That's what I need.
during the conversation.
I need
Yeah,
my young Jamie. I know. I want to
you
get
need
a.
a little elf
I know. I need a fucking
or
I want to get a studio
Santa
where I could
Damien.
just do this, bro. That was my plan before pandemic. To
You're
just
doing it. You're doing it. Just keep
yeah,
going.
yeah,
Respect to you.
yeah. I want a nice little studio so I can and like a screen, do all that stuff. But it'll come. It'll come. I'm right now. I'm one man
You got me
show.
inspired. You got me inspired.
Yeah.
I wanna do. I'll do this with you whenever you want.
All
Like,
right. Yeah. We'll do
yeah.
updates. We'll do updates.
My
Well,
head hurts from just trying to review everything that's happened over the past 2 months. It's just there's some
right.
things that are censored out. I'm not
Right.
gonna give you the gruesome details.
Right. Right.
We can talk about next time. We can talk about graffiti or whatever you want. Like,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah.
You ever watch the show Channel 5 News,
From is it a show or is
United
it?
States? It's on YouTube. Well, he's like Andrew Callahan. You know that guy?
I think
Check him
so.
out. He's so like he's kind of like in the like he's out there. He he wears like this suit. He wears like a Goodwill like oversized like beige suit,
Ah,
and he's just like an expert in like interviewing people because he just like approaches people like looking like he's not serious. Like he's just like I mean it's funny. You gotta check it out. Channel 5. He used to be all gas, no brakes, but he got ripped off by like the company who like set him up, and like
right.
he just totally disassociated with it. He's now Channel 5 News, but
Okay.
that's another show I've been watching a lot of in terms of like what's going on in the United States.
Okay.
It's not like completely accurate, but it's hilarious. Like it's everything that happens on that show is real. Like
Okay. I'm checking it out. Okay. That looks good. I like it's like satire, but not but real, right?
no, it's real. It's real. It's not satire. It's like real people. Like he's interviewing people like that he's interested in or like that are around him in his circle. And
Okay.
people probably he's pretty famous now, but uh he's a Seattle dude. He's a Seattle
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
So I fuck with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Seattle
Anyways, yeah.
boy.
Yeah, Seattle boys in the overcast weather. Never see the sun.
Wow.
Maybe just 2 months out of the year.
Oh, I remember the name. Bainbridge. Bainbridge Island.
Bainbridge, yeah,
Yeah.
Bainbridge is the shit. Yeah.
Bro, I went there. It's fucking I got crazy, crazy stories from there, bro. Holy shit.
Bainbridge Island's nice. They
We went
got
to,
a skate park, a really nice skate park there.
really?
Tony Hawk one. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Orcas. Yeah. They I haven't been to Bainbridge for a while, so I can't really say.
Yeah.
Did you drive a car onto the ferry or did you walk onto the ferry?
I think we drove a car. We drove a car there, but it was a crazy
It's pretty cool to
freaking
drive your car onto a boat and then you're just
yeah.
like on like
Yeah.
you're basically on like a bus, like a
Yeah.
floating bus, and it
Yeah.
just takes you to an island. It's
Yep.
that's a very unique Northwest thing.
Yep.
Not many places in the world you're gonna just be casually going to work on a ferry.
Right.
Like
Right.
people do it. They live on those islands
Yep.
and they commute into the city or they just live and work on. Our favorite island is Lopez Island, my
Okay.
family's favorite island, and there's a little bakery there called Holly B's Bakery.
Okay.
You got to get the Danish. You got to get the Danish.
All
You got to
right.
get the strawberry or the berry Danish. It's
All right.
oh my
All right.
god, I just or the olive bread. Oh my god, the olive baguette.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
want it right now. I want it right now. You can get some good bread in Vietnam. You
Yeah.
gotta search around. But there's one bakery on the island.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
bakery. I get my bread from over there, and
Nice.
it's a German bakery here. Hardee's. That's the spot. All the expats go there. Like you go there, and it's like just an expat fest.
Yeah.
And yeah, they got a good pretzel roll. I recommend the pretzel roll for like 20K.
Do you know a place called it's like a small resort called La Casa? You know
Sounds
that?
familiar. It sounds
So that
familiar. Yeah.
so that's where we stayed when we went out there, and it was like, yeah, it's away from the strip. It's a like good way away from the strip, and then it's like a
It's a
walk to
resort.
yeah, it's like, but it's not on the beach. It's like a 5 minute walk to the beach, and there was this.
Sweet.
I think it was like a German dude, and he was living with his wife there, and he had a restaurant, and that's where first time I ate.
Did he have silver hair? He
He
had
was,
silver
I
hair.
think he was older, but he was like, he lived there
Yeah.
forever. He was
No
like,
hair.
he was like, I built this house and and he had barbecued barracuda. That was the first time I ate barbecued barracuda. But he would just like, you just go sit in front of his house and he's barbecuing and
They
his
don't
wife's
play
cooking.
around out here with the fish.
Yeah, barbecued barracuda, bro. I was like,
They're barbecuing everything here, like
yeah,
all the seafoods.
yep,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
yep.
You got to
Yeah,
get back out here. You got to
I
come.
know.
You got to come kick it.
I know.
Just come for a weekend or something. Just
I
get a little
will.
getaway.
I will. Let me know when, because I didn't want to go during Tet. I'll probably just come by myself. Tell you the truth. I might bring my
All right.
yeah, I probably will.
It's
Actually.
it's a good family spot. It's a good family spot.
Yeah, I didn't want to go during Tet because I knew it was gonna be a little crowded, and I was like, I'll just wait, because it is close. It is. I could go down there on a Friday, come back on a Sunday.
Come with me one of these weekends because I'm gonna be commuting here.
All right.
So we'll kick it together and then we'll do a live podcast.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Face to face. Man, fuck this COVID Omicron shit.
I know.
Is doing computer meetings every day.
Oh,
Video
there's
calls.
Giant ant. Oh, god damn it.
Here they come.
I know it.
They're back again.
If I don't put the light on, they're not
Damien's
gonna come.
toe.
Now he might be mad. I killed his. Oh shit! What is he doing to his friend? Damn it!
His wife. He's coming to get revenge.
I have to fucking kill another one. Fuck. All right.
You got to get that giant can of orange bug spray with the elephant on it.
I have one, but it's inside.
And it's scented too. So it's like it's like super toxic.
Let me go get it. Hold on 1 second.
You got it? It's called the jumbo jape. Go get it.
Now he's blocking the door. Fuck him.
I hate bugs too, dude. Like when a cockroach comes around, I'm just like freaking out.
Yeah.
And I'll usually like smash it. But Tet Holiday, I had to like cup it. I had to get like a cup and cup it and free it from the home.
Bring my sandals out here. Yeah, I hate bugs.
You want to say hi to my?
I'm a city boy. I'm not an island boy.
I got my 2 dogs here.
Nice.
Come here. There we go. Say hello, boys.
Nice.
This is Doug, and this is Pie.
Frenchie and a pug. How can I kill
this? Is my girl's dog. It's my dog. Goodbye.
Pissing me off.
Take a nap.
Well, I'm not gonna do my podcast outside anymore. Now I don't even know what that thing is. I hope it's not biting me. Yeah. So
you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's good to try new things for the podcast. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
I hate bugs. Bees, I'm not scared of anymore. I did a little.
But I'm sitting inside, so.
Yeah.
You got a nice balcony there. You got a few plants there.
Yeah, it's got a cool little view.
Got a homemade plant.
You can see the tower. What am I doing? Tower right here. Where is it? Am I in reverse? Okay, there's the tower. You can see it.
Wait. It's slowing down. It's the stream. Okay, there we go. Let's see it. Oh.
The landmark. That's the landmark.
Or
landmark 81.
Landmark. That's landmark.
Those fuckers right next to me.
Yeah.
Pinchers on.
I went in there once. it's pretty wild.
Hold on, bro. Let me get my sandals. I
They got a
gotta smash
little
this
ice
thing.
skating rink in there.
Wait 1 second. I gotta
Get
get
it.
my smashers.
I'll, I'll meditate.
Yeah. There it is. Ah. One sandal. That's all I needed was a sandal. God, that motherfucker.
You wearing sandals every day? Are you living that Vietnamese life?
Pretty much, unless I go to work or I'm driving. I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
wearing them on the motorbike because
You're not that hardcore.
Yeah, I'm not.
You don't want to be ripping off your toenails. I
Yeah.
made the mistake of wearing sandals too often.
Yeah.
One, your feet start to smell.
Yeah.
You get weird fungus on your foot.
Yeah.
And if you kick your bike the wrong way, like the kickstand,
Yes.
you lose a toenail.
Yeah. Or
I've lost a toenail.
you did. Damn. That's
And I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like just laughing at me. He's like, "Are you seriously coming to the hospital right now for this? Because I've done this 17 times, bro. Now get out of here. Here's some antibiotics you could have just bought at the counter, and thanks for your money.
Right.
Goodbye."
Right. Doctor, like,
But I
man.
got a fungus. I gotta go check that out. I got like a weird little fungus on the ball of my foot. I gotta go to a doctor, get them to. It's because I wear sandals all the time. It's like moist and humid, and
Yep.
you just gotta wear socks every day. It's just like what
Yep.
they say in like all the stories of the Vietnam War. Like you gotta have fresh socks. You
Yep.
gotta have those fresh socks. You know, all the
Yep.
time. Why? Oh, well, because it rains all the time. It's
Yep.
humid. Your feet are important, especially when
That
you're.
trench foot.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Right.
not even trenching. I'm just over here mopping the floor and picking up dog shit in the
Yeah.
middle of the kitchen.
Yeah. Man, so yeah, so
The people who are from the island, they actually don't like the beach. Like
Yeah.
I was talking to a few people who like work at these like places I visit. I go get a juice every day at the same spot. And this guy, he speaks really good English, and we're just having a conversation. He's like, I don't really like the beach. Like I hate the beach. And my girlfriend's the same. She's like, I don't like the beach either. Like I do whatever she wants to do,
Right.
and it's rarely going to the beach. Like I'm
Right.
like, can we go to the beach today? And she's like, no, fuck that. Like
Uh,
I don't want to get sandy. I don't want to get sunburnt. I need to look pristine and pale. Like
right.
I'm like, all right, well, I'll just go by myself with the dogs. But it's all good. Like they got some beautiful. We go see the sunsets. Like there's been a few nice sunsets lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about. I can't speak for the majority of the people here because like most of their life revolves around the beach. They got to go get their catch, go get their fish or whatever, their squid. They got the big ass squid boats. You ever seen a squid boat before?
I think so. I went to like a
They
little
got like a
fishing
ton of lights.
village. I went
Yeah,
to
you
the
see the
fishing
ones with the
village.
light bulbs?
I
The light
think so.
bulbs?
Oh yeah, and they go out at night.
And you're like, what is that? Yeah, what? I only recently learned about it. I was like, oh, the light attracts the squid, and then they throw the nets down and they scoop them up in the night because they
Mm,
come out at night. They're nocturnal.
right.
Anyways, they
crazy.
got a bunch of those. And at night, when you look out at the ocean on Tran Hung Dao, you'll just see all these flashing green lights, like
Right.
it's a little like light show, and you just sit there and chill and look at the lights like flashing in the dark,
Yeah.
green lights. It's chill. It's super chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have a view of the ocean, but I just have like these four walls
Right.
just with a small ass window. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm super grateful.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for having a place to stay free of charge.
Mm.
Like And you know, just until the time comes, we're just saving money and trying to get that land and get that house built. And yeah,
That's awesome,
that's the
bro.
goal.
That is
Yeah, that's the
awesome.
goal. Yeah.
That's 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 cool, man. That you actually
And it's right now
know what
the
you're
it's
doing.
actually
Yeah.
pretty affordable. It's affordable for buying land. And if you buy land now, the
Hmm.
prices are going up. Like I've
Right.
had a few Vietnamese friends who purchased land in the past year and they're like, I've already seen like 25%, like at least like in my investment,
I'm
like up.
sure.
And you know, just knowing the right people and not getting ripped off and making sure you get the red book. You got to get the book. It's red, and you got to get it certified and signed at the People's Committee House here, the
Right.
Vietnamese committee People's Committee House.
Right.
And yeah, so uh, make sure that you have that book and that the land is going to be able to be converted to residential instead of agricultural. So we're going to purchase some agricultural land because it's cheaper, and
Mhm.
then we're going to have somebody we're going to pay somebody to convert it to residential. And yeah, you just got to put down the money and they'll do it for you. We're slowly going through a process. And like so they most land is measured in billions of dong.
Right.
So like you're getting a nice piece of land on the beach. It's gonna be 20 billion, 20 billion, like
Right.
10 billion, like that's around $1 million US, like
Right.
half a million US dollars,
Right.
um like 20 20 what's I'll give you a rough conversion. I think it's like
A bit.
three 3 billion VND is like $25,000.
No, 1 billion is 1 billion is $40,000.
1 billion.
1 billion is
Well,
40,000.
22,600 is the current.
Oh
So let me
yes.
take this.
Excuse me.
1
Yeah.
billion. 1 billion divided by
You're right. You're right.
22,600 is, oh, you're right. Yeah, 44. You're right, actually.
It
Sorry,
is. Okay.
44,000. You're right. You're right. 44. I'm doing my math wrong.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
use.
it's like a billion VND is 44,700 thousand
Yes. You're
dollars.
right. You're right. 44,000.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Okay.
Sorry. I've numbers. I suck with numbers. I
Right.
need to get the calculator out.
Right.
But we're always dividing that number into everything, like
Yeah.
multiplying the US dollar value.
Yeah. Yeah. So 1 billion. So you wouldn't
It's
buy it.
going down.
You
It's
wouldn't buy on the beach though,
but
right? That's freaking.
no, I'm not baller like that. I'm not balling
Yeah.
out like that.
Yeah.
But there are some I'm afraid of the water rising because like I've read some things online and like I feel like Phu Quoc is gonna go underwater in like 25 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, like knock on wood, like I hope not. We can fix we can fix the environment like the best that we can and water levels don't rise, but it's a real thing. Like
Yeah.
when you're thinking about purchasing something here, you should have like a 5-year plan or like a
Yeah.
7-year plan where you're like, I'm gonna hold on to this for like 5, 7 years and I'm gonna flip it once the market's hot. So like in terms of I don't know, like my wife is like she's like, well, we want to keep something for the baby and like have something for the baby. I'm like, well, she's like, if it hits 10 billion, if our land it hits 10 billion, we'll sell it.
Yeah.
No questions asked. Like but if we purchased it, let's say we purchased it for 1 billion,
Yeah.
1.2 billion for our plot of land.
Yeah.
It's a double lot. We would just see so much profit, like it would just be ridiculous. And that's like those are like the predictions of like some of these places that are out on the island because
Yeah.
it's just being developed like crazy out here. And just like a lot of Vietnam and Saigon, you see around you, like I don't know how they've been able to do this like during the pandemic, but they've almost completed like a few bridges crossing rivers in Saigon. The
Mhm.
subway system is like, let's just face it, it's a hopeless mess. But
Subway.
they're probably gonna they opened one section of it on Walking Street. You can walk down. I haven't been there yet. You should
Yeah.
do a podcast downstairs in the new subway on
I
Walking
should.
Street.
I should.
Because I haven't seen any videos. I
Bro,
think they let people down there. You got to go around there
nah.
and
Cause
do a little
the station
outside live session.
the station is in Bintan Market, right? Bintan Market used to have like a center circle with like a statue in it. Like the first few months I lived here, they're like, we're building a subway. It should be ready in 2 years. Like 5 years later, they're still
You know
fucking
what happened,
boarded
right?
up.
So Japan was invested into the project, and all
Right.
the people from Japan were putting money into this project, and the Vietnamese government was.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
it. I don't want
Yeah.
I don't want to get flagged by the Vietnam government, like in your podcast, like. But
Yep.
like you know what's up.
Everybody
Like
knows. Yeah.
$10,000 dinners in London,
Yeah.
eating at Salt Bays,
Oh yeah,
having
that
a
guy.
golden steak at
Yeah, that
Salt
guy.
Bays.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be talking about this.
I know.
Like, they're probably watching us right now. The security on Zoom is not that tight. They can probably monitor our live session here.
If you hear a knock on my door, then just call my parents. We've been talking about something.
I'll call Matt.
Right. Matt. Have you talked to Matt? I talked to him a few days ago.
He said he's saving up money to come back to Vietnam. I believe it.
Yeah, I think he misses it.
We should make a GoFundMe for Matt.
I know.
Get him back in Vietnam.
Shit.
Get him the plane ticket here.
Shit. Yeah. He loved it here. He loved it here. I need to get him on the podcast. I was supposed to have him on the podcast.
It's like, let Matt come wreak havoc on Pasteur again.
I know. Man.
That'll be our caption.
Matt
sponsor Matt.
He should just get an apartment above one of those bars.
I love you, Matt. I'm just fucking with you.
I hope he watches.
Good times though. Like the whole story of becoming friends and getting networked into the San Francisco little community of Vietnam, Saigon.
Mm-hmm.
There's I've met a few other Bay Area people here, and one guy, actually for the first time I met somebody who went to the San Francisco Art Institute also, and I just linked up with him recently. I haven't actually gone out to kick it with him, but I'm gonna definitely go hang out with him. Another artist, but there's just so much out here. There's so much like to offer. You can do anything.
You can, and like I said, bro. There's like I always say, there's something for everybody, and you could do whatever you want here. Yeah, you could totally reinvent yourself or just follow your passion, because sometimes back home you get too busy with your friends or no one's doing what you want to do. That's kind of why I came here. I just wanted to do my thing and kind of reset, and then it's a perfect place for that, because if you want to find artistic people, I just put a post up. I was like, anybody know any artistic people? They're like, yeah, meet me at the coffee shop at 6 p.m. Let's go. Let's fucking talk about film. Let's make a
That
movie.
never happens anymore. It only happens because we're like in a different era. It's like the way things socially work here. Like, it's just great. I feel like you can choose to be a hermit here, or you can choose to be sociable, and you can go out there and socialize, and it's not a problem. And there's always new faces. Like, it's not as small as you think it is. And I totally agree with you about the whole like reinventing yourself out here. And I found that was one of the main things that kept me here. I hope that there are a lot of people out there who are thinking of coming here on March,
Yeah.
March 29th.
Yep. Yep.
Is
The
March 29th
reopening.
the set date for the government reopening the borders?
That's what they say. That's what all the
All right,
newspapers been
everybody,
saying.
come on.
Come on in. I got apartments on deck for
Get out
everybody.
here. Come give
Call
it a
me.
try. Or no, stay away. There's nothing great about this place.
Right.
Just
Yeah. Yeah, it's been cool because the traffic. There's no traffic.
exactly. There you go in the corner
There's
here.
tons of jobs right now. Tons of jobs. If anybody needs a job or an apartment that want to come here, just call me. Call me.
Hit
Facebook
up
me.
Damien.
I got jobs and apartments for everybody.
Hit up Dame, as Matt called you.
I know.
All right, we're freezing again here.
Yeah.
Should we call it a day?
Yeah, we could call that. We've been at about an hour.
How
hour
many
15.
minutes? How many minutes are we in? An hour and 15?
Hour 15. Yeah.
How long are your podcasts usually?
Usually an hour. I usually do an hour. Sometimes two. Sometimes. But
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, we
It's
haven't
cool.
talked for a long time, so
Yep.
it's a good way to get to know each other a little bit better.
Yep. 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 I don't think I ever met you when I wasn't fucking drunk or out.
You're chilling. You're a friendly drunk guy.
Hmm?
Friendly drunk Damien. I can't even tell. When I'm around you, I'm just focused on making sure Matt doesn't fall on his ass.
I know, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Matt. Come
Babysitting
on.
Matt. Yeah,
He's
Matt
gonna
needs
be
to get his
laughing
ass
about
back.
this.
He needs to get his ass back here. Yeah, I'm gonna send him this whole podcast, and then I want to have him as my
Man.
next guest, and then we can fucking.
Should we do a three-way?
We
do a
should.
three-way. Talk
We
about
should.
the bar life,
We
the
should.
street life.
Let's do it. Let's do it next time. All right.
Is that Are you into that? Is that gonna be all right? We
That's
talk
cool.
about Are you cool about talking about
I'm
that?
cool with
Talking about
everything.
the girly bars and all of that noise?
It's all good. We can.
They want to hear it. You guys, I know you
People-
guys are out there just itching to hear about all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't done an episode on the other side of the coin yet. But we need to.
It's not a secret. It's not a secret, and it's definitely why a lot of dudes come out here.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't the main reason I came out here at first, but then I slowly realized that, like, if you want to meet somebody and fall in love, come fall in love in Vietnam.
Yep. Yep. That should be the freaking slogan for this place. That is like, that's what
Come
people
fall in
do,
love.
man.
Come
People fall in love here,
like-
left and right.
Yeah.
Left and
You
right.
want to get a broken heart? Come
Yeah.
on. You want to break some hearts?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Are you a heartbreaker or a heart taker?
Yeah. Bro, no, that's what it's all about, man. I mean, reinvent yourself, find yourself a nice little wifey, because there's good women out here. There's like traditional kind of good girls. There's really nice people out here. So if that's
Some of them are.
some of them are, some of them.
Some of them just want what's in your pocket.
Yeah, that's what people say, man. You got to be careful. But
That's all over the world. That's all over the world.
Yes,
I'm not
exactly.
criticizing Vietnam. Like,
Exactly.
I'm not gonna stereotype Vietnam because
Yep.
they're just honest about it.
Yep.
Like, and it's just blunt here. It's like, and like around the rest of the world, it's like, oh well, we're gonna kind of like tiptoe our way around this and be a little bit more, I don't know, yeah, somebody who, I don't know. This is different in other, like, United States. Just like, you never know. Like, you might be living with someone for a long time,
Yeah.
and it's a slow game. Here, come live the fast life over in Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. I mean, you could fall in love in 6 months and just fucking have a new life.
Have a baby.
Bro.
Get
Yep. Move to Phu
I'm
Quoc.
telling you guys, like don't give up. Like,
Yeah.
like I've had many struggles over the past 5 years living here, and you know, some of it was good, some of it was bad. I made a lot of mistakes.
Yep.
But it was learning from those mistakes and never giving up, and just hoping, having faith in yourself,
Yep.
that, you know, what's meant to be is meant to be. And for now, I'm gonna say today's a good day.
Yep. Nice. Nice. It's good, bro. You seem like you're in a good place and you got
All good.
your future planned out and stuff. So that's good, man.
It's
It's
not
good.
easy. We have our arguments, and
Of
but
course.
it's good. It's good. I just stay quiet.
Yeah.
The golden rule.
Yep.
Just take it.
Yep.
Just stay quiet and just
That's when you win,
follow
bro.
the flow of the river. Just
That's the
follow you know, if like what you don't want done to you, you don't do to others, you know.
yes.
What is it? It's like do unto others as you would like done on yourself. I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot
That's
how to word it.
exactly
Something like
do
that.
unto others as you want done to you. But that I
Yeah,
mean that
exactly. Yeah.
works, man. That the golden rule still applies. That shit is wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. Like if you feel like yeah, because when you start karma's real. When you start doing stuff like fucked up shit to people, fucked up shit happens to you.
Yes.
And you reap what you sow. So if you follow that golden rule, that's why it's been around forever. I don't know how long the golden rule has been here, but shit, it's still applicable to this day and
Yeah.
age,
I'm
man.
wor- I'm working on that every day. I'm working
Yep,
on it every day.
yep,
Trying to be self-aware.
yep. That's good, bro. Yeah,
Vietnam's a good place to do that.
it is, man. It is. Yeah, that's why I like when I was traveling by myself. I went to all these places and I was reading these books. I went to Thailand, got these Buddhist books, and I was really into like learning about just finding who I was and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a good place to do it because you could travel by yourself and just kind of like observe everything and just learn about life. Yeah, I just went to like random little small bookstores in Thailand or like Nha Trang and bought these books and just like was studying about whatever I wanted to learn about. And then
Yeah.
and you can see, man. Yeah, because sometimes you want to be alone. Like traveling by
Yeah.
yourself is
It's
like,
good. It's everybody should experience that,
yeah,
but
it should.
not everybody has the courage.
I know. It's
Not like you and I.
right, right.
You gotta have courage.
I
You gotta have
know.
grit.
You got to. You got to do. That's coming out here. You got to be outside your box, man. You gotta. You gotta. You can't just stay in the expat bubble. You gotta go out. You gotta rely on the
Do your
kindness
thing.
of strangers, bro. You gotta.
Yeah.
You know.
Go buy a beat up motorbike and drive it across the country.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. So I want a Harley. I want a fucking
Hell
Harley.
yeah. You get one of those Harleys for, I don't know, 500 million.
Yeah, yeah,
500 million dong.
yeah.
Them dongs. You can do it.
I went to the dealership. The cheapest Harley's 300, 300 million. It's like a few. It's a
That's not
second
bad.
hand.
That's not bad. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's like 15. What is that? 15,000. So you could get one a little used, but it's still clean as fuck. It's from the dealership. You know.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
think you got to buy
They
cash
take
here.
care of
Yeah.
they take care of their
Yeah, yeah, if it's at the
machinery out
dealership.
here.
Yeah, they got an official
They're,
Harley dealership. I went there. I tried to test
yeah,
drive.
I've seen it.
Yeah, they weren't letting me test drive shit. They're like, no,
Oh, what? No test drives?
no. I tried to go on a Harley ride with them, but my bike. They're like, you got a scooter, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah, I got a
You
scooter too.
gotta step it up, bro. I was like, all right, next
I,
time.
yeah, I just stick to the scooters.
Yeah,
I've ridden like the most. I've ridden like 125 cc
yeah,
like Honda Win
yeah,
across the country,
yeah.
and that was just a nightmare. Like it was in a good way. It's just like meeting all these people trying to help me fix my bike like every other day.
Right.
They're just like laughing at me, and that was before like it became really popular to do it,
Yeah.
and people were just amazed to see me with another white dude.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, this guy does this Vietnamese looking guy.
Yeah.
Here's my father-in-law.
Yeah.
Here.
Hello,
This
sir.
is Mr. Tin.
Hello, Mr. Tin.
Yeah.
Xin
yeah.
chào.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Chúc mừng năm mới,
Chuyện như
man.
cha,
Yeah. Yeah.
nói chuyện với cha,
Yeah. Cha.
nói chuyện với cha.
Tiếng Anh. Oh. Interview. Mr. Tai. Sorry, Mr.
Mr.
Tai.
Tai.
Tian is his daughter. Sorry, Mr. Tai.
Yeah.
Tai means money in Vietnamese.
Nice,
Tai.
Mr. Money Man.
T-A-I.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm under pressure of the live.
All good.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, Ngang.
Nice. That's good, man.
Không ăn hả?
This guy's a character. Here, come here.
Yeah. Hello,
I
sir.
love this guy. He's awesome,
Yeah.
by the way.
Nice.
He likes to grow flowers, and
Ngắn đâu?
he's a developer. He construction worker guy.
Nice.
Very, very kind man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He only speaks Vietnamese, so he's just gonna shake his head.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, though.
That's
We've
good.
we've come to love each other over the past few months.
Nice. Dude.
He's
That's
always
awesome.
smiling.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Yeah.
Nice.
Die. All right. Well,
That's good, brother.
I'm gonna get some food here.
All right. Yeah. Cool, bro. Thanks for doing this with us, and
Yeah.
good luck in all your endeavors. Yeah, I'll come see you. Let me know.
Best of
We'll-
luck and
we'll do it.
best of health
Yes,
and happiness for you
You too,
for
man.
the new year.
And
yeah.
you to you and your family too, brother.
Yeah. Chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc mừng năm mới, man.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Later.
See you, Damien. Thank you. Thank you so much.